And it feels so good. Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here. Today we're actually taking a look at the Apple AirPods, which I've been using for roughly a month now. And I've waited this long just to make sure that I really like them as much as I actually do. And pretty much I do like them as much as I thought I did a month ago, because they're pretty awesome. With that said, I want to go over just some of my favorite things about it and a couple of the little gripes that I've had with them, just in case you're planning on buying them and you want to know about these things. They might be a deal breaker for you. In my case, nothing was a deal breaker. I personally think this is one of the best things released in the past decade, just for me, because I've been wanting one of these and something exactly like this for a really long time. So yeah, one of the first things that I like is just the fact that it just easily connects to my iMac, my MacBook, my Apple iPad, and my iPhone. The only thing that it actually breaks kind of that experience with is the Apple TV, where actually if I'm watching a movie and I want to put these on, then I have to go to settings, Bluetooth, and then actually click on these instead of just selecting these as an audio source when I drag down. And if you're an Apple TV user, you know what I'm talking about. That just kind of breaks the experience a little bit. I mean, I think they can fix that in a software update, but it's definitely worth noting that if you have an Apple TV and an iPhone, there's going to be an extra little step that you're going to have to do to get these working with an Apple TV every time you want to use them with the Apple TV. And the other thing here that I don't like about these is the fact that there's so little control on the actual AirPods themselves. The settings on an iPhone allow you to actually set a double tap to either play and pause a song or to activate Siri. Now, if you don't have an internet connection for any reason, then you're not going to be able to activate Siri, and you can't even do simple things like play and pause a song or bring the volume up or dial to call somebody. So that's kind of a deal breaker if you don't have internet at that moment. And then if you choose play and pause so that you can play and pause it without having to pull one of these out if you're running or something like that, then you can't use any of the Siri features or any other thing. You can't bring the volume up unless you have something like an Apple Watch, or you can reach at your phone very easily. In my preferred case, I think I would want it to be 1 tap for play and pause, 2 taps for skipping song, and then 3 taps for activating Siri, since that goes from the thing that I would do the most to the thing that I would do the least, or something along those lines, so that you could customize it. Maybe they'll add that in a future software update, or probably they won't, and they'll make us buy a second generation of AirPods to get those features. But with that said, they weren't really deal breakers for me, but it would have been nice for those features to have been included in this one. Aside from that, pretty much everything else has been positive. I actually like the fact that these don't cancel any outside noise, so they don't try to hide the car noises or anything like that, because I do use these for running, and I like to hear whenever there's cars outside or anything that's going on outside. And if at any moment I need to hear even more, I can just take one of these off and keep the music playing on just one side, and that's actually really great. And you can also use these to share with a friend, so if someone's sitting next to you and you want them to listen to music, it's a very seamless experience for that, as opposed to a normal earbud, which you would have the cable in between you. With that said, the only thing that you won't be able to do is maybe give this or one of these to someone else and then have them be kind of far away. The range between these two isn't very good, but the range between the AirPods and the phone is really great. So if you're going to the gym or anything like that, you can actually leave your phone behind, or leave it somewhere in the gym. If the locker is relatively close, you can leave it in the locker, and then you can listen to your AirPods while you're going about your business, which is actually really great. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. The headphones are really great. If you're planning on buying them, I don't really see many reasons not to get them. They're really reliable, they work really great. Of course, there's a few little things here that I would prefer. I would prefer them to be matte instead of glossy. They sometimes are very slippery from your hand. The design is actually not something that I really like. That long thing right here is I just think it looks kind of tacky, especially with the silver bottom like that. I would have actually preferred these to be completely black and maybe matted out a bit, just so they don't attract too much attention or anything like that. I don't think the design is just there, but I mean, if it makes them work good, I don't really care. But yeah guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Aside from that, you can also reach out to me on Twitter at rmartdnl or at darkgadgets, and I'll reply to you there. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to stay tuned for future videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.